Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. It is 7:02 a.m. It is Sunday, the 11th of February. Yay, another brand new day. Not much happened to me since yesterday. Literally, I did a lot of falling asleep up here. Quite a bit of that, especially toward the late evening. And then I went to bed at 11 o'clock-ish. Because I woke up around 10:30 and finally just went, I gotta go to bed. This is crazy. I just cannot wake up. And so I went to bed around 11 o'clock. Now, I did pretty good. It was around, probably 4:45 a.m. when pain woke me up. So I've been up since then. I went and took a shower. And then the fun thing that happened this morning, the only thing that's happened of excite since yesterday, I hibernate my computer because I need to get a new battery for the CMOS. It's every time I turn it off and then turn it back on, it has to enter into the BIOS to reset the stuff because the battery's failing, if not failed entirely. I need to get a new battery. I haven't done it yet. When YouTube pays me this month, I'm going to get a battery from Amazon. They have it sent to me. So this morning, after I hit the keyboard, it restarts again, takes it out of hibernate. I restart because just keeping the same Windows install going all the time, even on Windows 10, not the best way to do it. So I restart. And then out of my computer case comes the most god-awful of noises. It sounded like two honey badgers in full plate armor battling to the death with broadswords while snarling at each other. It was horrifying. So I quickly turned everything off, but then thought about it. It was like, okay, either one of my hard drives is tearing itself to pieces, or something has fallen into one of the fans. It could be one of the cables as such. So I have to, at 6 o'clock in the morning, after having just taken a shower, I have to drag a chair from down in the kitchen up into here because I don't have any workspace. I don't have a table or anything. I mean, I have two table-like objects, but I have my consoles and stuff on the one table there, and I put stuff on it. And then this table-like desk thing here has got my monitors and stuff. There's no room to put my computer on to work. So I drag a chair up, unplug everything off my computer, put it onto the chair, unscrew it, and take the opening off. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? It would be Portal all over again. Take the cover off and then start looking inside. It's not as dusty inside as I had been afraid, because ever since, I have not blown the dust out of it since I got the new water cooler put inside here. And that's been at least 2 months. So I need to blow the dust out of this thing pretty soon. But it's pretty clean because I opened it up and looked inside, and there's not even a lot of dust on the fans. So thumbs up on that. But I found one set of cable that might have popped up into the fan that's on the... I have the side panel that comes off. It's transparent, and it's got a great big old fan on that one. And so I moved the cables around a bit and then put it all back together, and it seems to be working just fine. In fact, let me take a look real quick to see if all of my hard drives show up when I take a look at this PC. It's got my C drive, my D drive, my F drive, my H drive, and my I drive, all 5 of my drives. All but one of them, my C drive, are all external drives that were either taken out and put into the main body of my computer, or else is an external drive. I have a 3 terabyte external drive. Of my 4 external drives, 3 of them, or 2 of the 3, 2 of the 4, have debilitating errors on them because they're external drives and they're not made to last for very long. So they're failing. Yay. Eventually they're going to go entirely. I just have largely like Steam games and stuff. I'm not saving anything important on those. So, yay. But still, it's a good thing. But I put the cover back on it and fired it back up, and I was correct. It was not a hard drive killing itself. Everything has been fine. The cable must have just been slowly working its way up and then finally just went up far enough into the fan. So, well, sideways, because the motherboard's in sideways, so thumbs up. But so it was terrifying and horrifying, and my thoughts of having to communicate with the world through my wife's Kindle Fire, you know, the old one-core tablet that is so slow, it is sad. I use it just as an e-reader. I read books on it because it's slow enough that I just want to beat my head on a wall. I mean, when purchased, that was a fast speed, but now, and even though all of our software could be, every single one of our devices could run like 10 times faster than they do, but because it's hard to optimize software, people just make it so things work well enough on the hardware. So it could run at this peak efficiency, but it runs so here is good enough. And they do that with our OSs as well. They could run at peak efficiency, but Windows, which, you know, 90% of the market, that is, it's still bloated and slow. A 4 gigahertz machine that in some ways works now even slower than one of my Windows 98 machines used to work back around 2000. Thumbs up on that. It's joyous. Now, what I have done, finally, and only one of them, and I haven't gotten it fully done, but over next to me, Boogle is going absolutely crazy, digging around inside of the bin cage that I finally got her moved into. Come on, Boogle. Don't bite me. She's vicious and cruel, savage, and she bites. She's drawn blood, and in fact, the last time that I reached into her cage when she was here, she actually bit my finger when I was reaching in to grab her. She didn't draw blood, but she nipped because she was, like, nervous, and when she gets even a little bit nervous, she nips. She's a biter. She's savage. So savage. And that little hole in her ear. Take a look at her ear. See how there's a little hole in her... come on, little one. Hold your head there. There. See how there's a little hole in her ear? It's gotten a little bigger. Oh, she's biting my finger because she didn't want me to do that to her. I don't blame her. Hi, little one. You are a cutie. You are savage and vicious. But even though she is savage and vicious, she is still a cutie, and I love her very, very much because she's a hamster. She's wonderful and awesome. And she, as the others do, like to crawl on the top of my hands now, which is okay. She can do that. I don't mind. But there we go. I'm going to put her into her cage now again so she can go digging around because she's been digging. Go digging again. Yay. She's a happy hamster. It's a good thing. Thumbs up. The only one that I've got outside of a bin cage now, and that's only because I'm afraid of what she will do to it again, is Mama Squeak. Now, I used to have her in a bin cage, but then she started to chew her way through the cage. I heard her making chewing noises one day. Didn't know exactly what it was, but I was afraid she was starting to do it. Got down to her. She was attacking this bubbled up corner of it, and if she kept chewing on it, she was going to get right through it, and then I would have had to throw the bin cage away. Luckily, the way I caught her, I took her out, put another one in at the time who was not in a bin cage, and so that was actually Charvy. So Charvy's in that cage now, and he doesn't chew, so it's a good thing. Mama Squeak is still in another cage. I won't going for herfadurf. My apologies. I'll try and speak English now. I'm going to try moving her into the other bin cage, and then all of my little hamatrons are going to be inside the bin cages, and it'll be good. Now, these ones are still too small, but they are bigger than the cages that they're in, so it's a step up. So that is very awesome. The thing is, if she starts chewing again, I got to put her into one of the smaller cages because she can't chew on those. I mean, she could if she really fought with it, but she doesn't. I guess it's too much work, so you got to do what you got to do. And if she's going to try and chew her way out, then there's nothing I can do about it except try to make sure she doesn't do that. So that's a good thing. My Xbox is still in use downstairs. My housemate uses it every single day for, well, as soon as he gets downstairs, he pretty much turns it on and starts playing either PUBG or, what's the other one? Fortnite Battle Royale. And then he plays that all day. So if I ever want to use my Xbox, I got to use it before he wakes up. But the thing is, I'm here doing videos while they're sleeping. And then by the time I'm done making videos, that's about the time they wake up. So I don't really have time to play my Xbox at all anymore. Thumbs up. Only have a couple games on it though. I only bought like Witcher 3 and Doom 2016, and I think there was another one, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was like Dead Island 2. No, just Dead Island, so. Oh well. Thumbs up. I still got my PlayStation 4, of course. I just haven't fired it up for a while. Unfortunately, the one game that I was playing a lot, Bloodborne, I had reached a choke point for me. I could not defeat Rom the Vacuous Spider. That was a battle that I just could not do. I made it through all the other bosses, some with major difficulties, and it took a couple times. Some I just walked up and obliterated them. But with the Rom the Vacuous Spider one, I have tried and tried and tried and tried and tried, and I can't do it. And I've reached a point where even if I do go up and try and level up again to power up my character, I'm only adding 1 or 2 points onto any of my stats or skills now, because I'm like level 114 or something, and I just can't beat, even with calling up one of the past hunters, you know, using that bell and all to call up a hunter. I still can't do it. So I just haven't fired up the PS4 for a while. I mean, I did the other day to make sure that I had claimed all of my PSN stuff, as much as I'm not using any of my PSN stuff. So thumbs up. I mean, there's so many games I want to continue and play and stream. For a while, I was streaming Last of Us. I want to get back into streaming again. I need to do that. So I want to do that one. And Horizon, you know, that Lost Horizon, Zero Dawn, the goofy named one. I've got that, and it's fun. I really enjoy these games. It's hard to actually fire the things up and play them. It's hard to do anything, really. It's really, really difficult. I have so many plans of stuff that I like to do and stuff that I want to do, and then reality and the number of spoons I have to spend on a daily basis reminds me I can't do even a third of what I want to. And remember, spoon theory is just to use as an analogy for chronic pain people, in that, you know, you have 100 spoons to spend every day, and doing something costs spoons. So, you know, it's like you take a shower, that's 3 spoons. You go to dinner, that's 3 spoons. You make dinner, that's 2 spoons. You eat dinner, that's a spoon. You go over to see a friend, that's 2 spoons. You've got 100 spoons to spend on a day. Going to work, that's 3 spoons. Anyone with a chronic illness, chronic pain issue, chronic anything that drains your energy, I've only got like 15, 20 spoons to spend daily. So like when I take a shower this morning, that was 3 spoons. Okay, if it was you, you'd have 97 spoons left to spend on the rest of the day. I got 13. That ain't many left. I'm already exhausted, and my day started only 2 hours ago. So as much as I want to do things, I mean, I'd love to definitely do all of, you know, 2 videos a day for my game channel, as well as 3 videos a day for this channel. I'd love to be able to do that. I fall asleep so much because I'm just exhausted, because I don't sleep, because of pain, because of my chronic issues. I'm pushing myself almost as far as I can actually go right now, just doing what I'm doing. I'd love to be able to get more subscribers and more viewers. I don't know what to do to get more views on my videos, though. I mean, I'm being as much me as I can, so I don't know how to be more me to get more views. But I'm happy with my channel the way it is. I am actually happy with my channel. It is a good channel. It is growing. It is wonderful. Thank you all so very, very much. That was so nice actually getting my play button. I made an unboxing for that yesterday. My 100,000 subscriber play button. I mean, if I got almost 130,000 as it is. And during the time I went from 100,000 to 128,000, other channels past 100,000 got their play buttons and then did their unboxings while I was still waiting for mine. So finally, from 100,000 to 128,000, I made it. Yay, and it's a very good thing. But as stated, I like my channel. I never expected to get more than 5 subscribers. When I started out, I just needed to get out of my head, and this was a lifeline. It's turned into a continued lifeline. You've kept me all alive. Thank you so very, very much. Greatly appreciated. But now at 16 minutes in, I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people on my channel for having left me comments. I'm opening up 24 hours worth of comments because I forgot to do that beforehand. I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people because I always forget. Even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of my hand in front of my face, I always get lost. So there were a lot of comments because of my unboxing, so it's taken quite a while to open up 24 hours worth. But there we go. Okie dokie. Now, because I don't have much time left, I'm just going to have to jump right into this one. I'm very sorry. I went and wasted so much time. I just have to go without my normal spiel. So, Jason Ray, thank you so very, very much. And Fo Young Kai, thank you. Greatly appreciated. Lil Goonie, greatly appreciated, and thumbs up. John Brooks, thank you so very, very much. Tundra Keeper, thank you, greatly appreciated. And JT, thank you so very much. The Minecrafter, greatly appreciated. iPod King Carter, thank you so very, very much. Lambo Rambo, good to see you in the comments again. It's been a long, long time. I've missed seeing your name. Thank you. And Jorge Gonzalez, I hope I'm close. Thank you so very much. Heidi Villarreal, hope I'm close. Thank you. Philosophical Tech Priest Injasir. Ooh, thumbs up and thank you. Mr. Nacho 303, thank you. Erichu Edits, I sure hope I'm close and thank you. Janelle O, thumbs up. Thank you very, very much. Ms. Trixie, thank you. And Felipe Cortez, thank you very, very much. OGE, thank you. Marvoosh, greatly appreciated and thumbs up. Melanie, and then a smiley face, thank you very, very much. Potatotron, thank you very much. Good to see you in the comments. Mateus Miller, greatly appreciated. And Johnny Grialva, I sure hope I'm close. Thumbs up and thank you. Static_blue, thank you so very, very much. And then last but not least, Rebecca Robb, thank you so very, very much. As stated, you all get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Thank you so very much. It is not a good landscape behind these eyes, so thank you very, very much. If you could check out my links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+, and of course my gaming channel. And of course I'm partnered with Humble Bundle. Hopefully I've got the Humble Bundle link down there. If you click it, you can go there and buy things, and you'll actually send money my way, so that'd be awesome. And if you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign, that would be very, very cool. And if you could become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful, awesome people, that would be very, very cool. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very, very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. If you could subscribe to the channel, that too would be cool. But I would understand if you don't want to. My personality has rubbed people wrong my entire life. So if you do not like my channel, you do not want to subscribe, unfortunately I do understand. But if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until, well, a very, very long time. I mean, I turned 55 last October. Average lifespan of an American man with access to money and health care is 74 years. So it's hopefully 19 summers I got left. So thumbs up. Well, I got a game video coming up. I got a reaction video coming up. Hopefully, if I don't fall asleep, I got a game video from a game channel. That would be very, very cool. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. So remember, though, if you're out walking and you see a bus that has your name on it, don't get on the bus.